Followers, Jack the Hopeful here, and I am back with another part of Unwritten Tales 2! In the very beginning, people are gonna wonder where the first one is, because I wrote Untold Stories 2, so they're gonna be like, where's number 1? We're on part 2, but what happened in chapter 1? Well, you're just gonna have to look back. Scrub the Skritter? What does that even mean? Alright. Last we left off, it was a very nice tutorial. And now we are playing the princess. So before we were playing, I guess, her boyfriend. Now we're the princess. Oh my god! Look at that sword. Cloud Strife, Final Fantasy VII. See, this is why I look for these hidden gems. The Bard's Tale was a game that I played when I first started this YouTube channel for video game streams, and it was a cheeky, funny, humorous, action-packed adventure. They don't make them like they used to. They don't make that one anymore. And I haven't found a funny, witty game like that since. If you know and have any recommendations, please put them in the comments below. I'm sure there's a bunch of things here that are from different types of games. Obviously, the Rubik's Cube is from Dr. Smart's game. Those 3 eggs are obviously from that show with Khaleesi. What is that? Game of Thrones. Dragon's Head. I'm just going to say Dungeons and Dragons. Obviously, that little monster right there is from Monsters Inc. But the Cloud Strife sword, man, that gets me.
Idiots who have tried to conquer the elf burrow. It's
Idiots.
become less frequent over the last few centuries. Humans and dwarves appear to have learnt their lesson.
Man, Cloud Strife lost.
The ruler in the north wanted to build himself a throne out of all the swords of conquered enemies.
See, Game of Thrones.
Unfortunately, he died after only conquering one enemy, when he refused to heed all the warnings and sat on the throne.
Turn the sword stand. Yes. Okay, that one is from, I think, Sword Art Online? Minecraft. Sweet Lord, we're taking a screenshot of this one. Alright. Well, let's make her look pretty. There we go. Screenshot. That'll be the art for this video. Once I learn how to edit. Let's flip it some more. And that is Sting from Lord of the Rings. I'm not a nerd. Look at these Rubik's Cubes. Look at the dice.
There's a selection of cubes here. For a while, it was all the rage at official state visits to give geometric presents.
Huh.
Each cube is significant and comes from a different country, but I never really paid much attention.
She gonna touch the cube?
Biggest plant book of Avantasia by Charles Mendel with illustrations by Alexander Bonpland. A standard reference book that Arbor always used to consult every now and then. However, he insists that he now knows it off by heart.
Read the plant book. I'm too busy looking at stuff. So let's look at these eggs.
What have we got here then? Aha.
No!
Almanac of Elf Medicine. That's what I've been looking for.
That's not what I've been looking for. Okay.
Ow.
So the object is to make sure we get a book of medicine
A
for her.
speaking book?
An ill elf?
Ill elf? So I look ill. What's wrong with me?
Take it easy, young one thing at a time.
Young one. I'm older than you.
And you look it too.
Oh, damn.
I do?
No, of course not, and I can also see no illness. But the mere fact that I've been fished out from the back of the shelf for the first time in centuries tells me that something is wrong.
I haven't been feeling too well recently. I'm sleeping badly and have no appetite. I know that elves are
You're
very
just sad.
seldom ill, but if it's not that, then it must be some kind of magic or curse.
Magics.
Seldom ill does not actually mean never ill. Elves can, for instance, suffer from a broken heart.
Oh, please.
It is one of the most common causes of death amongst beautiful princesses.
Oh, it must be something else.
Sensitive elves can sometimes suffer from the pains of the world. There are a variety of ear infections, and of course it could also be lupus.
Lupus.
But I think it is something else.
Like what?
To be completely certain, you must mix a potion and drink it.
Are you serious?
Very.
Very.
Are you actually qualified to make a diagnosis? And why can you talk?
I am a magical medicine book. That actually serves as an answer to both of your questions.
I've
Sucker.
never encountered a talking book before.
Of course not. I am the only talking book here. That's the problem. In the magical library in Seastone, all books can talk. Things really get cooking there, believe me.
You were probably given to us by someone from Seastone, right?
Right. I was a complete idiot and actually volunteered. As I am a book about elf medicine, I didn't get much to do in Seastone. I thought to myself, hey, this is your chance to get some practical experience. Wrong.
Yeah, we elves don't get ill much.
And more than that, you don't actually have much time for books. This is the center of the elven kingdom, and just look at how paltry this library is.
We don't have much use for books. We sing songs about times past, and many of us were there at the time.
Then that's probably also the reason why so many elves stand around in white.
What do you mean?
Allow me to elucidate. Over the years, the songs you elves sing will be changed and adapted, a little here, a little there. This editorial process is nothing more than refined elvish propaganda, presenting them as intelligent and morally impeccable. And who can prove otherwise? There are no other witnesses and there are no books.
Huh.
I demand to know this instant what sort of illness I have.
Sometimes it's better not to know.
I can take it.
A placebo only works when one doesn't know that it is a placebo. Make the potion and then come back and drink it. Then you'll be sure.
And if it's lupus?
Have you been bitten by a wolf of late?
No.
Then it can't be lupus. No, I'm pretty sure it's something else. Now, that potion, drink it, and then I can tell you more.
Odd.
All right, this potion, what goes in it?
It is very easy to make. You need to pound together the green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey and a red herring, and then mix with water into a viscous potion.
Oh, that sounds revolting.
It's medicine. It isn't supposed to taste nice.
Yeah, he gotcha.
And if I drink it, I'll be well again?
We will then at least know what is wrong with you.
This metis bush, where can I find one?
Metis.
Haven't a clue. I'm just a book and have spent years sandwiched between dusty hymnals and a tome of revolting recipes.
Also gotcha.
A red herring. Are you serious?
Of course, why not? Red herrings are known all over the land as particularly useful fish. Their uses in the areas of medicine, cuisine, and literature are too numerous to mention.
All right, so I've got a red herring. What are the potion's ingredients again?
The green fruit of a metis bush, a spoonful of honey, and a red herring. You have to put everything into a bowl with a bit of water and pound it until it forms a viscous potion.
Ugh. Okay.
Thank you.
Pretty much got it.
I think that's all for now.
Normally, it's me that ends patient consultations. You are only a princess, but I am a doctor.
Alright, luckily I can look at all the other stuff. Yeah.
A few years ago, this dragon was causing a whole lot of grief. A bounty was put on its head, and all heroes of the land were encouraged to hunt it down. 40 brave warriors penetrated its lair and slew it. They brought the head to the palace where it was displayed in triumph. The strange thing was that a bit later more adventurers came carrying an identical head. Then more and more heroes arrived.
Yeah.
A great example of the variety of our world's fauna. Some of the ideas Mother Nature has can be quite off the wall. Sometimes it's difficult to believe that some creatures in our world have developed naturally. They look as if some bored artist has dreamt them up.
No! 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 I wasn't done looking! Hey, it's my room.
The door can be opened easily from the outside. If it was up to me, it would stay open.
Going back! Alright. I guess I don't really need to look at the books.
Goldsmithing, masonry, and a book about... Like all books in this library, it's a guest present. The logic behind this must be... Those elves, they have so many beautiful statues and items of wood. They'll be really interested in this. Why don't we present them with a book about it? What they don't realise, though, is that if we're interested in a subject, then we'll already know pretty much all there is to know about the matter, and the book's of no use to us whatsoever.
Burn them?
Working with wood. There's a master whittler down in the valley. I've enjoyed watching him in the past. He carves animal figures so real that humans and dwarfs believe that they are actually animals turned into wood.
Ooh.
This one's more about interiors, making furniture and the like. Plane the wood down by a pixie's thumb and saw the board into 2 equal length pieces. Who knows what that might be good for?
Yeah, that's tiny. I put it in my book about carpentry.
Wood crafts, sanding, cutting, hammering, all that sort of stuff.
All right, well, I guess if we're gonna look at
Books
stuff.
About animals, an atlas, a book about humans. Actually, more of a brochure. And what's this?
It's like the zoo.
Fishing for the moderately talented. Perhaps there are a few practical hints and tips in the fishing book.
I guess if we fish.
A lucrative season with a successful technique doesn't just depend on the type and quality of your tackle, but also on a really good spot. It doesn't matter whether you jig, dip, toddle or feed. Wobblers, twisters, spinners, blinkers, poppers, jigs, jerks and live bait must be presented in the most enticing ways possible. I haven't the faintest idea what all that means.
Yeah, I got a good jerk for you.
My fishing talents are not quite advanced enough to enable me to use this book.
Look at the helmet. Yeah, we can look at the helmet.
A present from one of the northern kingdoms. Strange folk up there.
The north.
The men climb mountains and shout foul-mouthed things in dragon's language at the dragons. I
Oh.
think it's some kind of test of courage. Helmets
That's not
with
smart.
horns. Cool, but useless.
Well, it depends if you, like, run into them.
Perhaps I can help Arbor solve the problem with that flower. Let's take a look.
These books are so big. Well, look at that there, here, Dan. Should be this one. No, this one.
This plant reminds me of the one that Arbor's having problems with at the moment. Love lily. The love lily enters into an enduring relationship with another plant very early in its life, which frequently lasts its lifetime. If the partner plant dies, then the love lily does not normally survive the separation.
Well then,
Mandrake should only be cultivated by experienced gardeners. The cry of the baby mandrake can kill anyone within 20 meters instantaneously.
Oh my god. What kind?
Mandrake should only be cultivated.
Oh my goodness.
The wood of intelligent apple trees is often used for equally intelligent and beautifully shaped living accessories of all types. For a long time, botanists thought that it may be possible to find other intelligent fruit varieties. So far, the search has proved fruitless.
Look at that little apple with the glasses.
Gourd plants, Vigilia ordriensis, belong to the oldest domesticated plants of humankind. They have been especially valued in times of famine as they do not require as much food as, for instance, dogs. They can sometimes develop an unhealthy taste for blood. Baritones.
Oop. So that's like, what is it called? That's, Mario and Little Shop of
Steel
Horror.
magnolias look like normal magnolias, but are some of the toughest plants on Earth. They can be softened using tragic women's stories, and subsequently may be picked.
Alright, cool.
The tree of wrath bears fruit several times a year. These grapes of wrath are bad-tempered beasts that can lay whole areas to rack and ruin.
Well then.
Killer tomatoes are the most devious of the meat-eating plants. Disguised as tomatoes, they hunt on allotments for defenseless humans.
Well, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. It's a movie.
Giant beans, also known as magic beans, are very rare. They are the fastest growing plant variety known. Because of the beans' high costs, they are almost exclusively used by the military, for instance, in storming high-walled castles.
Huh. That was quite a read then. There we are. Pretty much looked at everything else besides this. No? Plant book and the one about fishing. Got everything else.
I need a bit more practical experience in fishing before the book will help me.
I know, I know. Anything over here? Oh. Oh, yeah.
This flower clearly is one of the more exotic of the palace's flowers. It comes from a country in the deep south beyond the deserts. It's said that the flower of this plant used to be sent as a declaration of war, or if one wanted to deprive someone of all sense.
Okay, yet we have them. Can I take it?
Why do so many people hate this flower? Perhaps it has an abhorrent smell.
Smell it! Oh god, she just ripped it out of there. That's funny.
Now that explains why this flower is classified as a weapon in 24 countries.
Because it's annoying? Put it in the packet! Yeah! That's why you look at everything.
It's said that a ruler...
Alright, cool. Look at that trans-dimensional cube. No!
The wood of
No!
intelligent apple trees is often...
No! We must exit the area! Exit thine area. Alright. Now let's talk to homie. Oh yeah, we need... Okay. Take a few worms. Don't mind if I do.
I really shouldn't... It's only Earth. I should tell Mother how her daughter... well, she'd be delighted.
Worms. Let's talk to him about the flower.
The plant book said that a love lily chooses another plant to be a kind of lifelong companion. Perhaps it isn't okay because it's on its own. Hi, Arbor.
Oh, Ivo!
I think I know the name of your patient. It's a love lily.
You don't look particularly loved up.
That's exactly the problem. Love lilies enter into a lifelong partnership with another plant. And if they're separated...
Then
They
let
cannot
their heads
pollinate.
droop. Good theory. But the fairies know their plans. They'd never have given us a love lily without its partner.
You should be the partner.
Look, I found this book in the library.
Woodcrafts? You're showing me that.
I thought it might interest you.
I don't like horror stories.
Horror
That's
stories?
funny.
Wood that has been clamped into a revolving monstrosity to be whittled down layer by layer to the core? What do you call that then?
Sorry, never looked at it like that.
Branches sawed off, boards nailed together, wood treated with chemicals. Sick stuff.
If I were ill and needed to make some medicine, then you'd help me with that, wouldn't you?
Ill? You're an elf. Elves don't get ill.
But if I were...
In Dungeons and Dragons lore,
Oh, come
they
on,
cannot
don't tell
get
me.
ill
How can I help you?
or be charmed.
Do we have a lettuce bush in the garden here?
That bush over yonder.
But that fruit's red.
And what colour do you expect then?
Green. Are they only green when they're not ripe?
Nah, they're blue then. They're green when the bush senses danger.
Pardon?
The lettuce bush has exceptionally delicious sweet fruit. But if it thinks it's in danger, then they go green and very sour. Call it a defense mechanism.
That's cool.
Ah, and the bush only has red fruit because it has nothing to be afraid of here.
That's right.
Till you pluck it.
Do you know how I could get my hands on some honey?
Sees
Try
beehive.
the kitchens.
I prefer not to wander through the castle.
Of course. Someone would tell your mother.
Would that beehive in the tree over there be of any help?
Oh, I'd be careful with that. The bees defend their honey and can give you a nasty sting.
Couldn't they be distracted or tricked in some way?
Beekeepers wear protective clothes and use smoke that calms the bees. But I don't have any beekeeper kit here. I just let the bees keep their honey and they pollinate my flowers. That's how we've always done it.
Huh. Can you lend me a fishing
I
rod?
often see you fishing. Could you lend me your rod?
Of course, if you bring it back in one piece.
He just has it in his book.
What's up?
I was convinced that I would have to make my own fishing rod or that you'd ask me to collect a variety of mystical items in exchange for it.
That's funny.
Why? It's only a rod.
Take it.
Thanks.
That is
Not
funny.
Everything needs to be complicated, you know.
That's funny.
There's something else. About the potion.
Art?
What was that with the metis bush and the green fruit again?
If the bush gets scared, feels threatened or unwell, then its fruit will turn green and sour.
There's some...
That's
See you
it, yeah.
later, Arbor.
See ya.
Okay, well. Smoke.
Arbor's obviously concerned about his flower.
Oh, that's not. Oh.
Hi, Arbor.
Oh,
See you later, Arbor.
see ya.
Alright, so I guess I could pluck the...
This is a metis bush, just what I need. Only its fruit is red, not green. According to Arbor, the bush's fruit becomes green and sour if it feels...
Huh.
This is a metis bush, only it...
Well,
According to Arbor...
get it.
The bees are buzzing around the hive quite merrily. Anyone...
Huh, let's see. So... Bench? What's with the bench?
A lovely spot, so long as the bees who have built their hive directly above the bench don't disturb you.
Sit on the bench.
I don't have any time to...
Okay, no. Let's see. Smoke stuff. I guess we can fish.
worms provide a great lure and should increase my fishing success rate, whatever that is. I always hang one onto the hook before I cast the line out.
Okay.
I don't have a clue about fishing. Just as I expected, nothing. On the other hand, somehow I have the feeling that I now know what I'm doing. As suspected, there are red herrings swimming in the pond. They are really saltwater fish that live in the sea, but they always come back to their homeland to breed. They're the only known fish variety that can scale nearly vertical cliffs.
Oh, yeah.
The worms provide a great lure, and I always hang one onto the...
I probably need that book. Alright, so let's go get the book. Wait, no, I don't need to climb up. Oh well. So I need some sort of...
I'm going to have to take a few more of your seeds, but I promise this is the last time.
Okay, so... let's see. I mean, there's the flower.
This flower was given to us by the fairies. Just like... I bet they belong together.
Take it. Yeah.
I could use the bowl to prepare the medicine in. A spoonful of honey, the green fruit from the metis bush, a red herring and a little water. Crush and blend until a viscous potion is... Oh, sounds revolting.
Yeah.
Water's the easiest ingredient to find. We have copious amounts of it.
Okay, well. Alright.
That should do it. The medicine book reckoned that it should be a viscous potion.
Okay. Maybe I can use...
These earrings here, they're sparkling and glinting in the sunshine. They could actually come in handy.
Okay, yep, okay. Let's get that book then. Yep.
No, I need a bit more practical experience.
Really? Okay. Well.
The worms provide a great lure and should... I guess that I can just practice until I'm good enough.
To read a book?
Or I could try to speed things up by learning more about fishing elsewhere.
Thank you.
No, I need a bit more...
What you mean there, then? I guess I could ask him.
Hi, Arbor.
Oh, Ivo!
You must know a lot about fishing. Could you teach me?
Yeah, can do that. Just put the line into the water and wait.
That much I know already. Is that all?
Yep. It's all a question of probability. Will a fish bite or won't a fish bite? You understand? A good bait, a blinker, and those sort of things can increase your probability, of course. But apart from that, it's just practice, practice, practice.
What? That says so much. Uh,
I've got a flower here that could help you with your love lily.
And?
Yes, look. Look.
Bring it here,
do
then.
You know this flower?
Wow, it's way bigger. Oh my god.
Ha ha ha! You did well, girl.
It would appear so.
You snivelling girl. You all right?
No. Yes? I don't know.
It's beautiful.
Well then, I think I've earned myself a little rest now.
All right.
That's Arbor's little spade. He always leaves his stuff all over the garden, which of course drives Mother mad.
Oh.
Isn't that just lovely? Two plants that have found each other and want to spend the rest of their lives together.
Oh. All right.
This is a meta, only it's fruit.
Maybe if I freak it out.
I just need to borrow your spade a moment, is that okay?
Of course. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Can I freak it out?
I'll only give it back when I don't...
Hmm.
According to Arbor, the bush's fruit becomes...
That's what I'm
This is a
saying.
lettuce bush, only it's fruit.
No.
The pipes...
Yeah.
The pipe smoke seems to have calmed them down a bit.
So let's get it.
The pipe smoke...
Do I need a spoon?
Pipe smoke seems to have calmed...
Is the spade a spoon? Nope. Alright, well. So let's get the fishy fish.
The worms are happy and fat. The earth in the bonsai pot seems to have done them good. Since Nate left without saying so much as a word, Mother seized the opportunity to marry me. So far, I've managed to frighten off every candidate. The worms
Alright.
provide a great lure and should... I always hang one...
Okay. No, we gonna fish, girl.
Red herrings are far...
So I think this, and then this,
That looks promising.
this, and then this.
The worms provide a great lure... I always hang one on...
Okay. What?
At last. Now I can tick the red herring off my list.
Okay, so spoonful of honey though. Spoonful of honey. And I need a... I have his thing for a reason. Why do I even have a sunflower?
The reed from the garden pond. It's like a hollow pipe. Well, pipes are normally hollow. I don't really know much about reeds or pipes, but if I'm not mistaken, then those things are called pipe cleaners. I will only deploy this flower in self-defense, or when it could prove amusing. A friendly gift from nature, taken without permission. There's only a little water. I, however, think that the constant...
Okay.
The willow is stretching its branches up. One part of the waterfall's already... Since Nate left without saying so much as a word. Since Nate left without...
Let's see. I don't know. But my skills should be big enough to...
Perhaps I have enough knowledge to now understand... Right.
Alright. Okay, so... let's check in here. And I guess I could put the...
It's a start, but there are still ingredients...
Put the fish in there.
Thanks for the sacrifice, little fish.
Oh god, you heard the thud? Blech.
And that's the sound of Cheep Cheep snoring. He's a bit special like that.
Okay, so can we literally look at the...
It's a start.
Alright, do I have any... Man,
The reed from the garden pond. It's like...
I really need honey. There's nothing else in here, though. Let me ask him again, but...
Hi.
Well,
I need him green.
We have a metis bush in the garden, but its fruit's red, not green.
those will be useless. Red metis fruit are sweet.
I mean, I understand that, but...
The green fruit,
need
you have
it.
to put everything into a bowl with a bit of...
What are the potions?
The green fruit of a metis, you have to...
So... I need the
The
honey.
green fruit of a metis, you have to put...
I need the honey and
you.
the...
That's what...
Gosh. So, Let's see. I mean, is there anything here? I think so. I know they're calm, but...
The smoke from Arbor's pipe.
Okay.
Hey now, you alright there?
Sorry, had to do it.
Well, I'm not happy about this destruction of nature. Not unless I get half of that there honey.
I don't need any. The rest is for you.
Alright, suck it out of the stick.
Oh, that be good stuff. But that's enough. The bees need a bit too.
Hooray.
You're having a good time, I see.
What can I do for you?
Smoking is unhealthy.
You shouldn't smoke.
Why not?
It's not healthy.
No lungs, no problems.
Don't you think it's a bit weird and warped to smoke yourself?
Yeah, I know. I'm terrible.
That's hilarious.
Don't tell no one, though.
He's smoking himself. It's his finger.
Do you sometimes miss your old life and the world out there?
It's comfortable here, to be sure.
And boring.
Well, if you're bored, then why stay?
Me? Well, I'm the princess. And Mother's scared that something might happen to me out there. And to be honest, she's probably right.
Well, of course something could happen to you.
Look at
And
you
what's
there,
it called
so
when
beautiful.
things happen to you? Life. That's what it's called. You fall over, you get up, you laugh, you cry, you do daft things.
Daft!
Well, how can one enjoy the sunshine if it never rains?
Exactly.
About the potion.
Or,
I
What was
just...
that with
if the bush gets skipped,
It's probably,
There's something else.
No, it's
I'll
just
have
by
to
my...
get up.
or,
Okay, so it's probably this. Yep. Oh god.
If the bush had a heart, it would have skipped a few beats. Thanks.
Aha! We got everything. We can yonder. Except, what's this for? I guess nothing right now. Alright, my dudes. So we're gonna end it here. We're just gonna enter in our little
That's
in our upstairsies so we can mix everything up. We're gonna have a good little save. It's just loading, it's not saving. So let's put everything inside. Then I'm sure it'll save.
about 1 spoon of honey. Ugh, that fruit smells really sour.
There we go. Squish it
Now
all
I've
up.
got all the ingredients. I just need to crush them.
I'm assuming with this. Or not. Maybe with the rock? Yeah. Oh yeah, 'cause smashing it, yep, okay. Oh, the fish.
I'm pretty sure that there's never been anything so utterly revolting concocted in the Elf Burrow ever. Oh, I
Ever.
hope this is some kind of joke.
Cool. And now that we've saved, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take this game away. But how you can figure it out is like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that bell notification on, and you will know when I play again. So, as always, don't cry. Stay hopeful.